Good evening, staff, parents, families, and graduates. Welcome to the commencement ceremonies for Ironwood High School's class of 2014. My name is Kara Lay, and I have had the pleasure of serving as the senior class president for the 2013-2014 school year. Now please remain standing for the presentation of colors by Cactus High School's ROTC, followed by the singing of the national anthem by our very own Excelsior singers.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Now please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated while Excelsior performs a musical selection, In My Life by the Beatles.
There are places I'll remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. There are places and dear boys, with lovers and friends I still can't recall. Some are dead and some are living. of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. You don't often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In my life, I love you more.
Thank you, choir and band. We have some special guests with us tonight. If you will please stand and be recognized when I call your name. Mr. Hall Borhauer, School Board Member. Mr. Matt Bullock, School Board Member. Mr. James Kistner, School Board Member. Dr. Denton Santarelli, Superintendent. Mrs. Linda Thompson, Administrator for Academic Services. The next guests were elected by our class. Each one is a teacher from one of our elementary schools. Mrs. Sarah Purcell, Saguaro Ranch. Miss Michelle Goldmere, Copperwood. Mr. Stephen Combs, Desert Palms. Mr. Brian Little, Marshall Ranch. Miss Jennifer McLean, Desert Valley. And Miss Margaret Ohms, Heritage. The next guests were also elected by our class. They are the 12 honored teachers. Mrs. Teresa Birch. Mr. Rick Dunn. Mrs. Lisa Garza. Mr. Todd Hansen. Mr. Ed Smith. Mr. Mike Suman. Mrs. Ruth Hanemichael. Mr. Justin McClellan. Mr. Anthony Nikoloff. Mrs. Marcy Robb. Mr. Jay Figueroa. And Mrs. Erin White. Will all other teachers and counselors please stand? We thank all of you for helping us learn and grow. Years ago, we all never imagined how quickly high school would come to an end. Now, I could go on and on about high school being the best 4 years of your life, but I'm not going to do that today for the sake of time and for those of you out there in the audience. Instead, I have carefully selected 4 songs that describe each year. Before I go any further, I apologize in advance for my horrible singing. For many of us, we walked into our first day as awkward freshmen thinking, a whole new world. Fast forward to sophomore year, when we daydreamed about being seniors and sat in class thinking, oh, I just can't wait to be king. As we hit junior year, our thoughts about school were, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. And now, as seniors, we're heading off to college, singing to our parents, let it go, can't hold it back anymore. But in all seriousness, as we throw up our caps in the air, say our goodbyes, and part our ways for the last time, I want you all not to be sad about your time as an Ironwood Eagle, but to remember all of the good times you had in high school. For many of us, this year was full of a lot of last. Our last homecoming, last time playing in a game, last prom, last concert, last play, and last time screaming our class chant at the top of our lungs at assemblies. As for the bad times, we must let go of these regrets and leave them behind in our past. As we take our first step in the real world, I know you're all wondering, what if I fail? John Wooden once said, don't give up on your dreams, or your dreams will give up on you. As we begin a new chapter in our lives, my only request for all of you is that you pursue your dreams. Don't let your fears conquer your path of success. Instead, find the courage to conquer your fears and challenges that come your way. And with that, you will achieve your dreams. We are all forever Ironwood Eagles, but eagles must leave their nest someday, and that day is today. Whether we realize it or not, a lasting legacy was left for the class of 2014. We leave this school for the class of 2014 with big shoes to fill. My only hope for all of you is that you remember all your success these past 4 years. Whether it may be friends, families, teachers, coaches, or advisors, don't forget these individuals that helped you get to where you are today. I wish all you fellow graduates the best of luck in your future endeavors, and we can finally say, we did it. At this time, I would like to introduce our top 1% speakers of the night. Our first speaker is Joyce Lee.
Hello, class of 2014. I want to start off with one very important question. Do you want to build a snowman? Some of you guys are like, woo, Frozen reference. Some of you are a little confused because you haven't seen the movie, but it will make sense, I promise. Now I want you guys to all close your eyes, and I want you guys to imagine that you are surrounded by snow. And I know it's a little difficult considering we live in the desert, but just imagine that you are in this winter wonderland and you bend down to get a huge handful of snow. Pack it tight with your hands into a sphere and then put it on the snow-filled ground and just start rolling that bad boy. Just roll that, and FYI, avoid all yellow snow because that stuff is dangerous, even if it's imaginary. Okay, continue rolling that snowball. And it's getting bigger and bigger. It's picking up more and more snow. Now, it's all the way up to your knees. This is the base of your snowman. It represents your support system, your friends, your teachers, your teammates, your family. They help you, they respect you, and they love you. They are the ones that keep you grounded. Now, let's start making your second snowball. Again, huge handful of snow, pack it tight, put it on the ground, and start rolling that. This time, it's like the size of a giant watermelon. Yep, this is the body of your snowman. This is where the heart is. This is your dreams, your aspirations. When you grow older, you discover who you are, and you discover what you're passionate about. You make goals for yourself. You achieve those goals, and then you make more goals. That's what the body represents. Now put that on top of your base. And then lastly, your third snowball. Again, huge handful of snow. Pack it tight. Roll it on the ground, and this time it's like the size of a soccer ball. And you guessed it. This is the head of your snowman. This represents the realization of your achievements. Altogether, it gives your snowman identity. Now carefully place that on top of the two other ones. And then reach into your imaginary pocket, grab some imaginary coal, and then make two eyes for your snowman, and then a half circle for a smile, and then, oh, you can't forget the carrot nose. And then you stand back and admire your creation. Open your eyes. Sorry, we're back in Arizona, but realize you don't need snow to build your own snowman. We all have already built our own snowman. Isn't that why we're all here? We allowed ourselves to build this foundation of family and friends who support us in everything we do, who helped us get this far. And then on top of that, we are able to discover our passions. And we are able to develop goals for ourselves. And with all our heart, we're able to find ways to achieve those goals. And then all through our hard work and dedication, and again from a support of our friends and family. And last, we're able to recognize that we have come this far. We're able to stand up tall, hold our head up high, and smile, just like the snowman we made together tonight. Thank you. We did it. Congratulations, 2014.
I would now like to introduce our second speaker, Rabber.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and congratulations to all the students tonight who have made it this far. For all of us graduating here tonight is a major milestone in the beginning of our futures. As to what our futures may look like, there's been a great deal of skepticism. We are the internet generation. Many of us have grown up nearly all our lives with easy access to internet and cell phones. As a result, many of us have come to believe that we are also destined for failure and perpetual reliance on technology to do our thinking for us. In a famous cover story in Time magazine, we were dubbed the me generation. The article sums up what, in my experience, has been a consistent expectation of our generation, even from many of us. The general presumption is that we are entitled and lazy, self-obsessed and overconfident. I think these accusations are greatly exaggerated, and they ignore most of the qualities that help redeem us as a generation. I believe that we are becoming the most adaptable, creative, and resourceful generation in history. With the accusations of self-centeredness comes a subtlety that I think often goes unappreciated. We tend to hold fast to the belief that we can change the world, and we aren't afraid to question the way things have been done or to voice our opinions. For instance, back in 2012, a 15-year-old teen named Jack Andraka took a risk and ended up developing a test for pancreatic cancer that is both far more accurate and far less expensive than previous tests. Most of all, I think we have a sense of mission. In In a world that expects nothing but rigid pragmatism and constant responsibility, we've developed an overwhelming desire to find meaning in our lives. The point that I am making is this. Although it's unlikely that we are all going to find a cure for cancer or make ground-shattering breakthroughs right after high school, to a certain degree, we all possess the kind of innovation, passion, and adaptability that will help us find success. So, as you all leave here tonight, I encourage each of you to take it upon yourselves to figure out where you want to be in life and to make a point of silencing the critics on your way there.
Our third speaker is Tongvo.
Hi guys, Tongvo here, and I'm just gonna start this off by telling you guys that this isn't your traditional speech, okay? This is more of an interactive one. Here, let me explain. When I raise my right hand, I need everyone on my right side to cheer. And when I raise my left hand, I need everyone on my left side to cheer. All right, let's give this a go. Ready? Awesome, but I'm just messing with you guys. This isn't an interactive speech. It's just that it's not every day that I get to stand in front of a crowd of 1,000+ people. And I just had to take advantage of the moment, the now. And you know what? I believe that more of us should be taking advantage of the now and living in the present moment. But we are so wrapped up in the worries about the future that we forget to enjoy the beauties of the present moment. And, holy crap. I'm enjoying the moment. So enjoying the beauty of the present moment. And I'm still enjoying, guys. I'm still enjoying. Don't worry about it. Enjoying the beauty of the present moment. It's terrible. I know. I too am guilty of this now. Just now, I was enjoying it too much. But we as people have so much potential to do things right now, to do the things we dreamt to do, and to become the people we aspire to become. But we are so tunneled on prepping for the future that we forget to live now. We should just put down our work for just one moment, go outside, and enjoy the sunset. And what's even worse is sometimes we fear the future. We find ourselves in a situation where the most terrifying thing is the possible consequences that may lie ahead of us. But we won't really know what will happen if we don't try. Now will we? So for all of you people who have interest in someone, and for all of you people who have past misunderstandings with another person, feel free to pick up your phone right now, I won't find it rude, and give that person a call and ask them to go out for a simple cup of coffee or right the wrongs of the past. It won't hurt you, trust me. And when you come up to the stage tonight to grab your diploma, not only do I want you to think about the next great chapter of your life, but I want you to stand there, smile, and savor the moment right there and then of the now of everyone here rooting you forward. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Chris Wedwick.
On the first day of high school, as I was walking to my first class after the first bell, I saw two people showing affection out in the hallway. With my 8th grade mindset, this baffled me, as I had not seen anybody do this in public before, much less the hallway of a school. After that, I saw upperclassmen racing to get to class before the final bell rang, nearly tossing me aside like a rag doll. This was my first real experience in a high school setting. Now, I may have exaggerated just a bit due to the circumstances of having my first day in high school and to get some sort of dramatic effect. But I still wondered how I could fit in high school. Needless to say, as time went on, I learned to adapt to my high school environment and enjoyed nearly every moment of it. The friendships, clubs, and sports have all made an impact on my life, and I hope that that is the same with you. Today, however, marks the end of the last 4 years of our lives. Today, for everybody sitting in cardinal red and silver, we have achieved something special, something that only 86% of American high school students will ever know, a high school diploma. Yes, that means that you all now have a stifling advantage over the remaining 14% of the teenage population. Those people include Jimmy Dean, Rosa Parks, and yes, even the 7th President of the United States of America, Andrew Jackson. On a serious note, achieving a high school diploma is one of the first major feats of our lives. Whether you will be going to college or straight to the workforce, all of us have bigger and brighter futures ahead of us. Because of this, we should not and cannot dwell on our high school experiences. We need to be able to use the skills and assets that we have attained in high school: friendship, critical thinking, the ability to do a 2,000-word research paper the night before it is due, to prod us to our future. This is only the beginning, and there is much more to gain in our lives. We will all follow our dreams and aspirations to become whatever we want to be and accomplish the one major goal in our lives: happiness. Today marks the very beginning of our future, and today is a very special day. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2014.
Our next speaker was chosen by our class, Noatsky.
I'm pretty sure that was Mike, I think. Well, this is it. After this ceremony, we are moving on to the next chapter in our lives. All of us will travel down our own road and end up in different places. Some of us will further our education, others are headed to the military, some to start work, or some of us, we just need a break. Some of us have an idea as to how we want our lives to look, and others don't have a clue what they want to do for the rest of their lives. And you know what? That's okay. I say this because we all have a purpose in this life, and each one of our purposes is different. Our purpose is the reason for which we were created, and I will tell you what, none of us were created for no reason. The awesome thing about that is that gives many of us hope for the future, that we all have many different purposes on this earth. Because if you think about it, we don't even know what the future holds for us. None of us do. We like to think we know, but ultimately it is being taken care of by a much higher power. Things will be brought to our attention that will interest us and get us thinking, hey, that might be something I want to do. So look into it. Don't worry about failing, because how will you ever know if it is for you or not if you don't give it a shot? Explore all the options given to you and go outside your comfort zone, because there are so many things out there that might catch your eye. Work hard and be satisfied with what is given to you so that you can work for what you really want. Work hard and be satisfied. Stay late, volunteer, do the hard work so you can find out exactly what you're made of and how you can make an impact. All of us can serve in different capacities and environments and succeed as long as we have confidence in ourselves. We don't have to follow the crowd. Nowadays, we're told that we have to go to college to survive, or that we have to go to a big-name school to set ourselves apart, except this is not a one-size-fits-all nation. Do whatever interests you and find something that you're good at. Find something that is needed and draws your attention. Have confidence in yourself and don't be influenced by the world to make decisions that are yours. We have been Eagles for the past 4 years, and now we have the opportunity to use the experience we have gained and soar on wings like eagles. Each of us here today is a light in a dark world. Darkness cannot cover the light, but I promise you that light can and will eliminate the darkness. As I wrap this up, I want to leave you with this. Find your purpose and leave a legacy wherever you end up on this journey called life, and occupy the space that has been given to you. Thank you.
I would now like to introduce our senior class vice president, Linda Wen, and treasurer, Dariel Cordasco, for the presentation of the senior class gift.
How's it going, class 2014? Hello, my name is Linda Wynn. It has been an honor to serve you this year as a senior class vice president.
Hello, my name is Dariel Cordasco, and I'm proud to be this year's senior class treasurer. As this year slowly comes to an end, with another class graduating, we hope that the class of 2014 remembers all of the good friends and memories we have made over the course of our 4 years.
At this time, we would like to show our love for Ironwood High School by asking next year's student body president, Sarah Kerball, to please join us at the podium.
Sarah, we are honored to present Ironwood High School with the class of 2014 senior gifts. This year's class of 2014 will be donating multiple gifts to enhance the beauty of Ironwood High School.
The first gift the class of 2014 has donated is called Chain Link Fence Cups. This gift will read Home of the Eagles and has been placed on the fence as one drives into the student parking lot of 59th Avenue. Our hope is that it will enhance school spirit.
Next, we would like to present 5 roster boards that have been placed in the main gym for our varsity sports to display all team members' names.
The last gift we are donating from the class of 2014 are spirit flags to be hung on the light poles throughout the student parking lot. This will have an image of our mascot and it will read Eagles to boost school pride. We are confident our contributions will bring new traditions and fond memories to the future classes of Ironwood High School.
On behalf of Ironwood High School, I accept this gift and wish you guys the best of luck.
I would now like to introduce our senior class senator, Milana Cernagoratz, and our member at large, Hector Leal, with the presentation of our senior class motto.
Hi, my name is Milana Cernagoratz, senior class senator.
And I am Hector Leal, senior class member at large. Graduation is our chance to reflect on our past 4 years and look ahead to the future. Our time at Ironwood has come to an end, but we will never forget the memories we made. We will use everything that has ever taught us by our teachers, peers, to help further excel us in the future. We, the senior class, believe that the future is bright and full of promise.
Our senior class motto is, behind us are memories, beside us are friends. Before us are dreams that'll never end. We, as a senior class, chose this motto because despite the many achievements and friendships we have established while at Ironwood, they will soon only be but a memory when compared to our future endeavors. We will always be remembered as an Ironwood Eagle, though we have yet to truly spread our wings.
Fellow seniors, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
I would now like to introduce our senior class member at large, Tori Backer, and our student body treasurer, Jonathan Trin, with the presentation of the senior class chant.
Good evening. My name is Tori Bacher, and I am the senior class member at large.
Hi guys, I'm John Trin, and I'm the student body treasurer. Our class chant, it is a group of words that defined us since the day we set foot on the campus. Leaving here tonight just wouldn't be the same if we didn't do this.
Seniors, please rise to say our chant for the last time as a class of 2014.
On the count of three, we're gonna do.
Here, do you want me? Okay, ready? You want to do it?
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. We're red and gray, to our core. We're the class of 21-4. Here's Mr. Seka to give the principal's address.
Welcome parents, families, cherished friends, and members of the class of 2014 to tonight's commencement ceremony. We are all gathered here tonight to honor and recognize hard work and student achievement. We are also here to congratulate the parents and the families who share in tonight's accolades. I am pleased to recognize our 32 graduates who have exceeded the standards on the reading, writing, and mathematics portions of the Ames test. Would these students please stand to be recognized? Congratulations. Of highest academic and personal honors is to be selected into the membership of National Honor Society. Will the members of the National Honor Society please stand at this time? Congratulations. Also deserving special recognition in tonight's ceremony are students in Spanish Honor Society, French Honor Society, and the National Honor Society for Dance Arts. Will the members of Spanish Honor Society please stand to be recognized? Will the members of French Honor Society please stand to be recognized? And will the members of the National Honor Society for Dance Arts please stand to be recognized? Will the 34 students who have completed all requirements to receive the International Baccalaureate Diploma please stand to be recognized? Congratulations. One of our graduates has earned the distinction of National Merit Scholar, Caitlin Cash. Will Caitlin please stand to be recognized? One of our graduates has earned the distinction of National Achievement Scholar Finalist, Ola Remioso. Will you please stand to be recognized? Those students who have attained a standing in the top 10% for their class are designated graduating for honors. Their achievement is indicated in your program this evening, and they are wearing gold tassels on their mortarboards. With those graduating with honors, please stand. To graduate from Ironwood High School with high honors means a student has achieved an academic standing in the top 5% of their class. I take pride in acknowledging the high honors graduates at this time. Please stand for recognition. Congratulations. Highest honors graduates are those students who have attained a standing in the top 1% of their class. Please join me in recognizing Joyce Lee, Aaron Rabber, Tongvo, and Christopher Wedwick. Congratulations. Now will the members of the CTSO clubs that were recognized first in state or national competition stand to be recognized? Congratulations. At this time, I would like to recognize families who have entrusted us with multiple siblings who have attended and graduated from Ironwood High School. Stephanie Church and family with 5 students. Brian Estes and family with 5 students. Eric Allen and family with 4 students. Caitlin Costel and family with 4 students. Kyle Hansen and family with 4 students. Sydney Maddox and family with 4 students. Joseph Marino and family with 4 students. Megan Weiser and family with 4 students. And Caitlin Williams and family with 4 students. To the members of the class of 2014, I say thank you on behalf of the entire Ironwood staff and administration. Your leadership and your achievements have made a tremendous impact on Ironwood. I would like to recall some of Ironwood's accomplishments this school year, which you have played a part in. Ironwood's Future Business Leaders of America won state for the 9th year in a row. They remain the #1 chapter in the state. Ola Remioso was named Bill Gates Millennium Scholar. The boys soccer team was crowned champions of the prestigious Bulldog Tournament and finished ranked 5th in state. The seniors on the soccer team were 73, 14, and 4 over their 4 years. Ironwood's Excelsius Choir again received a superior rating for their jazz and madrigal performance at the NAU Choir Festival. Senior Keegan Carlson won the 2014 Power of Youth National Video Contest sponsored by MAD and State Farm Insurance. Olympic hockey hero and 2005 Ironwood graduate Josh Sweeney scored the game-winning goal for the Team USA. The Americans won gold medal in ice sledge hockey. He is the first Ironwood in Peoria Unified School District graduate to win an Olympic gold medal. David Bueller broke the boys' school track record in the 1,600-meter and 3,200-meter events. The girls' cross-country team, the girls' volleyball team, and the boys' soccer team won sectional championships. Brad Sobin was named Boys Basketball District Player of the Year, and Alex Ramirez was named Boys Soccer District Player of the Year. The class of 2014 made a generous contribution of used shoes to the Souls for Souls organization. Taylor Hibbets was the Arizona State winner in the National Interscholastic Athletic Administration Association essay competition. She now moves on to the national competition. The Ironwood Booster Club and Mr. Tim Langen helped Ironwood win the $25,000 State Farm Insurance Celebrate My Drive grant. And finally, Ironwood seniors were offered more than $11.3 million in scholarships. Congratulations. Tonight marks an end of an educational journey that started 13 years ago when the class of 2014 started kindergarten. The journey had some twists and turns and a few bumps along the way, but with the support and encouragement of your families, friends, teachers, counselors, and administrators, you have earned the right to call yourself a graduate of Ironwood High School. You are ready for your next journey. Whether that journey starts with you going to college, joining the military, going to a trade school, or entering the workforce, you are prepared. I challenge all of you to pursue a career you are passionate about. I hope this pursuit leads you to a career you love. The late Apple co-founder Steve Jobs once said, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you will know when you find it." And like any great relationship, it gets better and better as the years roll on. Class of 2014, don't settle for what you have already accomplished. Pursue what you love to do. Mr. Borhauer, Mr. Bullock, and Mr. Kistner, would you please join me at the podium? And now, with pride and pleasure as principal of Ironwood High School, I certify that each of these students has met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the state of Arizona and the Peoria Unified School District. I present the class to Mr. Bohrauer, Mr. Bullock, and Mr. Kistner, members of the Peoria Unified School District Governing Board. I respectfully request that you accept these graduates and that you confer diplomas on them. Mr. Bullock?
You know, if you don't mind, I want to take a quick picture of your awesomeness. Do you mind? Awesome. Now, you know what's funny? Earlier today, I was sitting in my car and sent a couple texts to my wife. I returned a couple emails. I even ordered some supplies for my business, all with this little device in a couple of minutes. And all of you look at it and say, well, that's no big deal because you're used to it. But you know what's interesting? Only 12 short years ago, when you were just starting out in first grade, these didn't exist. Facebook didn't exist. Google was just raising money to become a company. As a matter of fact, only 12 short years ago, you were obsessed with a purple dinosaur and Dora the Explorer, right? Backpack, backpack. Where's the map? My kids watched it too, don't worry, I was obsessed. But you know what's interesting is that I was sitting here thinking about all that. The line from my favorite movie popped into my head, and it goes something like this. It says, life comes down to a few moments, and this is one of them. If you think about it, your life is defined by many things, but really it comes down to a few moments. And each time you reach one of these moments, and graduation is one of them, you actually reach a fork in the road. And that's where we are right now. Do you go right to this success? Do you go to left to that success or potential failure? That's your choice right now. So I encourage you to think about it. Life comes down to a few moments, and this is one of them. So I want to give you a challenge after you wake up tomorrow at about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and I envy you. I want you to do something in all seriousness. I want you to take a single sheet of paper, only the front side of the paper, and I want you to write down all your thoughts, your feelings, and your dreams and ambitions for the future only on one page. And I want you to fold it up and I want you to put it in an envelope, seal it shut, and hide it somewhere. And if you can remember, 12 years from tomorrow, I want you to open that envelope up when you're 29, 30 years old, and I want you to look and read it and see where you've achieved and where you've come and where you've gone and what you can do better. So now I could certainly talk for another 30 minutes because I've got a lot of advice to give you, but who really cares what I have to say? It's all about you and the diploma. So without further ado, because Mama didn't raise no fool, it's that time, and I'm not standing in your way because there's a lot more of you than there is of me. So now, let's see. Oh, it's what I read. It's almost like a wedding, so you'll love this. On behalf of the governing board of the Peoria Unified School District, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Arizona, dearly beloved, I accept this recommendation that the Ironwood High School class of 2014 has met the requirements for graduation. And Mr. Setka, please present the graduates to receive their diplomas. Come on down.
Thank you. At this time, will the 12 honored teachers please take their positions? Assisting me with presentation of diplomas are Mr. Hal Bohrauer, Mr. Matthew Bullock, and Mr. James Kistner, members of the PUSD Governing Board, Dr. Denton Santarelli, Superintendent, and Mrs. Linda Thompson, Administrator for K-12 Academic Services. Will the first row of graduates please stand and proceed to receive your diplomas?
Sure.
Kara B. Lay.
Sean Patrick Anderson.
Joyce B. Lee.
Ariana G. Adkinson.
Aaron M. Rabber.
Chad Edward Fiaschetti.
Tong Bok Vo.
Alexia G. Acuna.
Christopher David Wedwick.
Jose A. Acosta.
Ty R. Noatsky.
Cassandra M. Abercrombie.
Brandon A. Hermazewski.
Michael A. Allred.
Anise D. Chavez.
Angelica Brianne Andrade.
Hector Leal.
Michael A. Barbas.
Darielle Marie Cordasco.
Is it Angelica? Angelica Rose Arnold.
Jonathan Trin.
Dalen L. Bagayan.
Milana Cernogaratz.
Winter Austin.
Tori L. Bacher.
Troy D. Bailey.
Lindai T. Wynn.
Jandar Baba.
James M. Dibert.
Raymond Christian Balon.
Gloria Alesh.
Alicia Baca.
Michael Patrick Melody.
Ferris Z. Bakar.
Stephanie Alvarez.
Janie Marie Baxla.
Daniel R. Moskop.
Nicholas Caesar Balthazar.
Caitlin E. Cash.
Bahina M. Bayat.
Tyler V. Lewis.
Ronnie Aguilar.
Sabrina C. Dees.
Mary Elena A. Aguirre.
Nicholas S. Robinson.
Josue Alcaraz Rosas.
Taylor Nicole Flowers.
Beverly Autumn Aldridge.
Ryan Patrick Smolko.
Eric Robert Allen.
Emily E. Garver.
Sabrina Ann Alford.
Lydia Joy Key.
Adolfo Benuelos.
Diana H. Liang.
Kelsey M. Beard.
Alexandria Morales.
Zachary Jonathan Barfield.
Shayla Renee Osborne.
Darby Ray Beal.
Odessa Price.
Devin Anthony Barron.
Rachel Tu.
Angela Marie Biggs.
Allison Brooke Vizini.
Jacob T. Bayer.
Jacqueline Rosalie Wells.
Rachel Marie Blaha.
Natalie M. Wood.
Austin Vincent Blackman.
Nicole L. Jerome.
Shay M. Bonine.
Quentin J. Willikins.
Zachary J. Bourne.
Taylor Nicole Hibbets.
Chelsea L. Border.
Olaremi Melakun Aba Yomi Matun Reo M. Oso.
Ryan Phipps.
Danielle M. Gannon.
Brittany Cheyenne Bowman.
Kyle R. Hansen.
Travis C. Benson.
Renita A. Daniel.
Kerrigan Shea Burklow.
Anthony L. Urias.
Eric A. Brock.
Shiragi P. Bhakta.
Sarah Elizabeth White.
Isaac Douglas Klaus.
Colt T. Brooks.
Alyssa Acuna.
Jessica Jasmine Villegas.
Caitlin Daniel Zemke.
Joseph Virgil Brown.
Olawatoyasi Omatala Williams.
Jessica Renee Chidus.
Megan Marie Weiser.
Andre Joseph Briseño.
Lizanne Velasquez Beira.
Amber Starr Christensen.
Alejandra Elena Louise Valdez.
David Daniel Bueller.
Christina Wong Yen Win.
Stephanie L. Church.
Shannon Marie Landauer.
Brandon M. Burrows.
Natalie Rose Jimenez.
Deja Z. Clack.
Tirana Darways.
Adam Wang.
Sydney M. Bunker.
Jade Clark.
Levi R. Bradford.
Kyle C. Busker.
Christine E. Birch.
Carly M. Collins.
Christian Douglas Breeze Dillard.
Devon M. Cantley.
Samantha E. Burke. Keegan J. Carlson.
Tiffany Louise Cummo.
Marisol Contreras Quevedo.
Schubert Cisneros.
Wyatt A. Salea.
Abigail Denise Dwyer.
Caitlin Eugenia Costal.
Christopher Darsh.
Benjamin Sunanovic.
Mirinda Ciara Eaton.
Sophia Covarrubias.
Aiden Davis.
Clark Shukri.
Sharon Aban.
Cynthia A. Cruz Beltran.
Bryce S. Decker.
Philippe Codrea.
Audra Rose Igarola.
Alyssa Cruz.
Nemenya Demick.
Joe Matthew Cook.
Sabrina T. Escamilla.
Megan Christine Cyphers.
Andrew C. Denicky.
Chase Andrew Kuhlman.
Melanie M. Fino.
Caitlin M. Deedy.
Zachary Thomas Denning.
Grant Thomas Cooper.
Reina Mia Fieros.
Shelby L. Dabinion.
Daniel T. Dixon.
Tanner O'Neill Crane.
Cheyenne Lynn Figurelli.
Brittany J. Delaney.
Alexander S. Duncan.
Stephen R. Crane.
De'Ara C. Fitzpatrick.
Mackenzie Alexis Dieter.
Eric Kavanaugh Dunn.
Tyler Tats.
Emma L. Floyd.
Haley M. French.
Gabriel A. Escobar.
Matthew Eldridge.
Gabriela Renee Grijalva.
Jacqueline F. Gabriel.
Daniel G. Flores.
Jacob A. Escamilla.
Danya Gutierrez Mejia.
Chelsea Ann Leona Gar.
James Edward Foose.
David Edwards.
Marissa Ann Hansen.
Kenya Garcia.
Michael Tyler Forey.
Nathan A. Escobar.
Carly Shea Hansen.
Miranda Marie Garcia.
Aeneas Damon Freeman.
Jose Espinoza.
Hannah Michelle Hansen.
Monica Esmeralda Garcia.
Sean Michael Fricker.
Brian Edward Estes.
Taylor M. Hatch.
Cynthia F. Zune.
Dustin Patrick Garcia.
Lincoln Tran.
Catherine Hatfield.
Taylor Michelle Giguere.
Zachary Antonio Garcia.
Brandon Michael Eversole.
Regina Hermosillo.
Tony Elizabeth Grasso.
Kareem Taihi Garland.
Jason Fabian.
Clara I. Hernandez Cordova.
Kiera M. Green.
Jacob Michael Garza.
Yared Gebrekristos.
Amethyst Jean Hollowell.
Courtney Eulaya Borga.
Michael Cameron Hansen.
Brian A. Glasgow.
Kaylee Nicole Contra.
Un Woa.
Raul Haro.
Cruz A. Gomez.
Chenga B. Cosma.
Madison Huo.
Gavin G. Magnus.
Anthony R. Gonzalez.
Taylor Catherine Cuban.
Lizette Gabrielle Ingram.
Breck Austin Heltzel.
Jesus A. Gonzalez.
Glenda Molina L. Pacheco.
Hannah Marie Jackson.
Luis M. Hernandez.
Connor James Gorman.
Brittany Lotz.
Nicole Marie Jacobson.
Samuel J. Hernandez.
Cody T. Grant.
Mary June V. Lamanillo.
Sarah M. Johnson.
Jacob R. Hilleran.
Cambrel D. Griffin.
Brittany Rose Larson.
Georgia Carrere Kaufman.
Alazar Hamoud.
Patrick R. Hale.
Kirsten Nicole Larson.
Miranda Jean Kelly.
Kirk Lee Holding.
Miles St. Clair Hancock.
Choice Visor.
Lisa Jean Colgraff.
Austin Cole Huerta.
Justin W. James.
Brianna Marie Longcoker.
Carol Lopez.
Joseph M. Morales Laredo.
Jacob D. Jarnigan.
Allison E. McGee.
Yang Weiling.
Blake A. Lacey.
Austin T. Jensen.
Lauren McNeil.
Jessica Lopez.
Tariq Masad.
Jordan Jaron.
Allison Miller.
Jillian D. Zisman.
Austin Lout.
Eric Johnson.
Brittany Christine Mitchell.
Sydney Alyssa Maddox.
Eric J. Leva.
Javon M. Jones.
Gabrielle A. Mitchell.
Alexis K. Maneth.
Song Hu Lee.
Trevor William Jorgensen.
Ashlyn Nicole Montanero.
Tina Marinovich.
Eric Joshua Liner.
Abdallah Kanan.
Alexis Esther Montoya.
Margarita A. Martinez.
Austin Clay Lewis.
Mahmoud Kareem.
Mariah Grace Marisi.
Devin Taylor Mayberry.
Jalen Christopher Lewis.
Matthew Keishel.
Madeline Zarelda Morphus.
Aaliyah Renee McFadden.
Austin Tyler Payne.
Joshua J. Liska.
Alicia Carmen Munoz.
Luz M. Munoz.
Carlos Alejandro Miramontes.
Anthony N. Lobianco.
Alisa Roxana Paredes.
Ariana Amber Newton.
Michael D. McKinley.
Joe D. Lopez.
Jacqueline M. Pena.
Ruth Goga.
Robert Keith Mento.
Carter C.J. Lowther.
Lebecca Panessa.
Elena Nieto.
Evan Westerman.
Jose Serapio Silva III.
Eulalie Faith Phillip.
Amanda N. Nunez.
Joseph E. Marino.
Cody James Maloney.
Angeline M. Pierce.
Becky Lynn L. Nutter.
Talon C. Miller.
Cortland E. Manship.
Haley E. Plaster.
Riley Michelle O'Connor.
Chad R. McCauley.
Manuel J. Martinez.
Catherine M. Palmentier.
Anna K. Ordonez.
Luis A. Molina.
Corey L. Teft.
Brittany L. Pratton.
Brittany S. Ortiz.
Stephen D. Montenegro.
Eli P. Mosaqueptoa.
Anna Ramos Murillo.
Kathleen Marie Osterwise.
Colin J. Montoya.
Jay Reynoso.
Madeline E. Reyna.
Blanca E. Reyes Bravo.
Michael R. Mulquin.
Christopher Moore.
Shay A. Rook.
Jacqueline Reyes Garcia.
Tyler J. O'Neill.
Michael Richard Moreno.
Hannah M. Ruiz.
Itzel Reyes.
Chase E. Updike.
Benjamin J. Paisno.
Mona N. Safe.
Nadia A. Rios Trujillo.
Michael J. Osborne.
Jaden C. Myers.
Nicole Julia Williamson.
Angel Lorraine Rivera.
Jacob Osmondson.
Sanarib Nano.
Marcela Sanchez.
Stephanie Rodriguez Velasquez.
David B. Palacios.
Jonathan Navarro.
Alina Michelle Sanders.
Stephanie Gail Rohr.
Riley Daniel Paleos.
Yagub Nesawat.
Maggie May Scott.
Sage M. Ross.
Andrew M. Gordon.
Mark N. Noah.
Darian J. Selke.
McKenna Kathleen Rowland.
Andrew Martin Parr.
Cesar T. Norton.
Leslie J. Sepulveda.
Kayla A. Rollbar Garrison.
Clayton D. Laboda.
Joey Laterno.
Kaylin C. Stratton.
Ashley N. Snedden.
David L. Norton.
Matthew D. Peelman.
Kimley Tran.
Megan E. Springer.
Eric Quiroz.
Daniel Peraza.
Catherine Patricia Trelford.
Faith E. Stanley.
Alexander S. Ramirez.
Angel R. Perez Jr.
Alicia Renee Triossi.
Lynn M. Stauffer.
Jeffrey Wade Sulco.
Dallas J. Perkins.
Jackie Van Trong.
Brianna Scarab.
Jacob A. Rex.
Daniel David Smalley.
Natalie S. Urquiza.
Mariah Jasmine Strauss.
Ty Reynolds.
Michael J. Plant.
Isabella L. Valencia.
Amanda Nicole Sumner.
Jordan P. Sundin.
Austin T. Platt.
Brooklyn Lee Vandeventer.
Brooke Ann Tarr.
James R. Reesing.
Benjamin E. Powell.
Brianna Vasquez.
Bailey Grace Taylor.
Spencer D. Bruno.
Jose Abel Prieto, Jr.
Go to them. Yvette Velasquez Lopez.
Kimberly Y. Teles Cortez.
Michael B. Roberts.
Wayne Kuo.
Marissa M. Vialma.
Leah Lorraine Oyson.
Matthew J. Wetzel.
Norbert D. Rogers.
Joshua Anthony Whitaker.
Kayla Lee Woods.
Luis Antonio Rodriguez, Jr.
Richard B. Rosa.
Caitlin Marie Williams.
Adam Nicholas Zatina.
Moses Gabriel Rodriguez.
Jordan I. Ross.
Jasmine Ariana Butler.
Dylan Michael Woyson.
David Marmol Rodriguez.
Jacob M. Ryan.
Eric Williams.
Bailey J. West.
Eric Robles.
Ryder J. Robison.
Alan Williams.
Jacob S. Rogers.
Emerson B. Smith.
James E. Sheely.
Marcus D. Smith.
Austin L. Sexton.
Trevor C. Smith.
Zachary J. Schumacher.
Nicholas J. Summer.
Ryan Keith Owen Schmidt.
Joshua E. Stevens.
Bradley R. Sahn.
Brian Velasquez Castro.
Jose M. Santa Cruz.
Ian J. Suber.
Jessup M. Sanders.
Derek Tang.
Stephen M. Sandifer.
Isaac Talavera. Andrew Panakia. Marielle Salacito.
I would now like to introduce Anise Chavez, Student Body President, with the closing address.
Good evening, class of 2014. 4 years ago, we thought this day would never come, that the future was so far away and we would be in high school forever. Turns out, high school was the fastest 4 years of our lives. Think back to when it all started, 2010, when we first became a family at the freshman dance. Or sophomore year, when we all rushed on the field after that homecoming game against Deer Valley. Next, we became juniors, finally able to go to prom and sit on the other side of the gym at assemblies. At this point, graduation was still so far away. Then came August 2013. We became the big dogs and could see our future waiting for us at the end of the tunnel. After all the assemblies we had, the late nights procrastinating, and the most amazing prom we could imagine, we can all say we had an incredible senior year together, one that we'll never forget. Now here we are, sitting together for the last time, waiting for the next chapter of our lives to begin. Some of us will stay together, and others will be traveling to achieve their dreams. Although we will all be going our own ways, we will always know that Ironwood is a family, and we will have it to come back to forever. That being said, thank you to all staff and administration for making Ironwood feel like a home and pushing us to be the best we can be. To all the parents, you are our biggest supporters and have shaped us into the people we are today. I don't know what we would do without you all. And to my peers, I am honored to have had the position as your student body president this year, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Remember to never give up. You can do anything you set your mind to. Good luck to the best people you'll ever meet, the senior class of 2014. We made it, guys.
And now the final remarks from Mr. Setka.
Class of 2014, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Ironwood High School, I commend you for all your successes. I wish you well and thank you for leaving Ironwood High School richer in tradition, in memories, and achievement. I am confident your experience at Ironwood has prepared you for success in the journey you are about to begin. Graduates, please stand. It is with great pleasure that I pronounce you graduating class of 2014. Graduates, you may move your tassels to the right side of your mortarboard. Congratulations. Row 1, you may now exit. John.